What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Murray Chat. And today we're going to be talking about new storage options coming to the Microsoft Xbox Series X and S, respectively. And the big controversy of people getting upset. Of course, they've been getting upset about everything lately. This is just another thing they're getting mad at. And I've been questioning them on Twitter and on Reddit and have yet to get an answer from any of them. And my question to them is, why? Why are you upset? Now, let's jump over to the desktop. This is Microsoft's page. These are the storage options. Now, these are by Seagate. These are the expansion cards that pop into the back of the Xbox Series X. We did have originally the 1 terabyte. We now have two more options with a total of 3. We have the 512 gigabyte, and now we have the 2 terabyte. So pretty hefty card there. The new 2 terabyte and 512 gigabyte Seagate storage expansion cards for the X and S. All right. The cards are available for pre-order today from Walmart in the United States for $139. That's for the 512. And will be available to launch mid-November. The Seagate 2 terabyte card will be available for pre-order in November at $399. And will launch early December. The Seagate 2 terabyte storage expansion card will also be the next product featuring the Designed by Xbox Limited Series badge, ensuring premium product quality, performance, and design. And then it shows you a picture here, how to insert the expansion card. Now, as you know, the PlayStation recently updated their software, and now have memory that you can install in the system. It's very easy. You can pop the system open and install solid state memory. It has requirements, like it has to have a heat sink for it in order to run correctly. And it has to be compatible. You have to find out if it's compatible with the PlayStation 5. A lot of places I notice now that are selling the memory are saying, yes, we're compatible with PlayStation 5. So between the PS5 and the Series X, memory is now, expandable. And there's more options now. The problem is with people is they're up in arms about the price, like everything, okay? We're mad about the Nintendo expansion price. We're mad about this. We're mad that next-gen games are this much money. We're mad that microtransactions cost this much. We're mad that DLC costs this much, okay? Free. You ever see that commercial? They want everything for free. But I don't know if these people, and what's funny is that a lot of these big gaming journalists are reporting about this. Apparently, these guys that work for these big gaming journalist companies haven't did their research lately, because if you look at any computer parts, especially when it comes to memory, whether if you're building a PC or if you're buying any kind of RAM whatsoever, especially when you're talking about solid state or, either it's RAM or hard drives, solid state storage is very expensive. It's not cheap. Yes, but I could buy, for $399, I could buy another console. They're all using that. It's like a trend that they're doing. They're just using that trend. I could buy a console for $399. Yeah. Okay. So I was talking to this one guy. I don't know if he was from IGN or from one of those sites. And I said to him, so your logic is to buy 3 or 4 PlayStation 5s, hook them up to your house, and every time you want to play a different game, you hook the other system up. Do you know how idiotic you sound? So in their mind, because something costs the same as something else, they should buy it again. That's the problem with mainstream media. That's the problem with these gaming journalists. They talk out of the rear end. You understand? They don't, and apparently they don't know how much memory, hard drive, graphics cards. They don't know how much this stuff costs. Why should they? They get everything for free. So I did a little research, and I found out that it's basically very competitive with what other companies are getting for that same amount of storage space. As a matter of fact, a lot of the solid state storage that I found is even more expensive, including the PS5, because some of the memory doesn't even come with the heatsink. You have to buy that separate. So for what they're getting for the expansion cards in the Xbox Series X and S is very competitive. Let's be honest here. There's nothing, there's nothing, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Okay? You're not going to get the required memory and hard drive without spending a certain amount of money. Now, here's what's going to happen. This is what I see happening. People are going to start buying cheaper stuff. They're going to start buying the memory without the heatsink. They're going to start buying cheaper brands, aftermarket brands. And what's going to happen is later on down the line, their hard drives are going to start crashing. Their games are going to start breaking. And their consoles are going to start blowing up. And then they're going to start hearing people complain and yell at Sony and Microsoft. Your system is a piece of crap. Yeah, but you were the same people that complained that the memory and the storage expansions is too much money, that you didn't want to opt out and pay for the premium quality. So that's just the mentality of the consumer. It's a shame. Do some research and look up what they're going for. Now, well, listen, like everything else, will this stuff come down in price? Of course it will. Look at flash drives. Look at thumb drives. Look at SD cards. Of course it will. Okay, this is still a new technology. These consoles are still brand new. Expansion cards are still brand new. Especially the memory that's available now on the PlayStation 5. Especially, all the options that are going to be out there. Sure, you're going to have Western Digital doing it. You're going to have Seagate doing it. So this stuff will eventually drop in price. But I mean, this is what it is now. Guys, don't listen to these mainstream media people. Buying another console is the same price. Listen, if you need more hard drive space on your Xbox or your PlayStation, buying another console will not help you. Okay? It will not help you. All right? Could you imagine telling a PC gamer that builds PCs that? Ask them how much their graphics cards are. That's just like saying to a PC gamer, my monitor or my graphics card, for the price of your graphics card, I could buy 6 computers. Yeah. Yeah. And see how they sound? So I'm reading these articles. I'm reading articles from like Kotaku. I'm reading articles from like IGN. I'm reading articles from like GameStop or GameSpot. I'm reading articles from like all these articles like Screen Rant. And I'm saying to myself, what a shame that journalism came to this. It's like, imagine they're telling the people this, and gullible people are reading these articles. And now they're saying, I'm not spending this money on this kind of memory. Well, tell me where you could find this memory cheaper. Oh, but buy another console. That'll work out. That'll definitely help you with memory. Sean from Murray Chat. Leave comment below. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you think I'm onto something or if I'm just blowing hot air. Murray Chat. Murray out. What a shame. Wow. See what happens?